Recording 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Do we have audio?
Hello, Glendora. This is Bill Adrian from Charter Communications. I did see your video on the YouTube. Absolutely fantastic. Wonderful. Absolutely brilliant. I can't come up with enough superlatives. I was thrilled to see you on stage and accepting it. There was even a Glendora joke in there about the stuttering Bible salesman. Just fantastic. I thank you so much for all that you have done, and I vicariously, I guess you might say, felt that I was there, and I am so regretful that I could not have been there. I just could not have been there that day, but next best thing certainly for a video person like you and people like you and me is to see something like that. It's just great. Congratulations again and again. It's a remarkable achievement, and I'm so glad to see it recognized in such a brilliant manner. I was impressed with your stage presence too. So on to more pressing, practical, down-to-earth matters, Glendora. I did speak with, email actually. We exchanged some emails I did with Nicole at the office, and she does have your DVDs. I repeat, she does have them. With the closing of the store, I guess there's been some confusion and new people and whatnot, but she did get back to me, and she says that she does have them for you. I know, Glendora, you had mentioned tomorrow you were going over there, and she asked me to let you know that too. I reached out to her, and she is aware of the situation. Our new technical supervisor, his name is Matt. Maybe you've spoken with him. I'm trying to. I haven't talked with him myself yet. I sent an email to him, or maybe left him a voice. No, I guess I left him a voicemail. So I'm trying to reach him so he can be in on this too. As always, give me a call anytime. And my sincere on your award. I hope to speak with you soon.
Oh, thank you, Billy. What a friend.
To erase this message,
Oh, what support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I cherish it.
Press 0.
I cherish it.
This message will be saved for 21 days. Next message.
Hi, Glendora, it's Sandy. I was wondering if you would like to go to the interfaith meeting tonight. The topic is yoga. Anyway, so give me a call at home if you would like a ride. It's 766-2733. All right, talk to you later. Bye.
Thank you,
End of
Sandy.
message. To erase this message, press 7. To save it, press 9. This message will be saved for 21 days. Next message.
Hey, Glendora, it's Betty. I'm returning your phone call. Sorry it's so late.
Betty Webster.
I've been
Romantic.
super busy. And I'm so proud that you got that award. And give me a call when you have a chance. Hopefully I'll be home. And I hope everything's going well. And I'll talk to you soon.
Oh,
Hey,
friendship is
bye-bye.
so precious. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
End of message. To erase this message, press 7. Message erased. End of new messages. To listen to your messages, press 1. To send a message, press 2. To listen to your voice messages, press 2. First saved voice message.
Glendora, it's Claire. I tried to get my picture through. Is it
a chat with Glendora, or is it just chat with Glendora? I think that's what it was. A chat with Glendora at email.com. Can you call back so I can find out? Thanks, bye.
No, at
End of
gmail.com.
To erase this message, press 7. Message erased. Next message.
Hi, Glendora. This is Charlotte. I got your message on the phone and asked me
Oh,
to call you
Seventh-day
back,
Adventist.
so I'm calling you back.
Vegetarian
You
food.
can call me again. I'm at home. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you, Charlotte.
Message erased. Next message.
Hey, Glendora, Pastor Scott Bartlett. I sent out an email to one of the churches in Hartford. There's another church in Hartford that we can reach out to. So I sent an email to Grace Lutheran Church and Reverend Richard Kramer to call you. There's also another church, looks like Emmanuel Lutheran Church, where I've been there before. It's got a Natalie Bloomquist over there. I'll email her next if we don't hear back from the other one. Okay, let me know. Hopefully this phone number is good for you. Talk to you later. Bye.
Reverend Scott Bartlett, Beverly
End
Hills.
of message. To erase
Thank
this
you
message,
again.
press 7. To save it,
Friendship,
press
friendship,
9.
friendship.
To hear more options, press 0. Message erased. Next message.
Good evening. This is Clifford Jacobs from Queens Public Television. I'm calling for Glendora. I received your phone call from Antonio, and he passed it on to me. I think you're looking for a new sponsor for your program. In any case, you can call me this evening up until about 6 o'clock, and if you don't get me... Good evening, this is Clifford Jacobs from Queens Public Television. I'm calling for Glendora. I received your phone call from Antonio, and he just passed it on to me. I think you're looking for a new sponsor for your program. In any case, you can call me this evening up until about 6 o'clock, and if you don't get me this evening,
Thank you, Clifford.
call me tomorrow. My extension is 310. The number is the same, 718-886-8160, and my extension is 310. Talk to you at that time. Bye-bye.
End of message. To erase this message, press 7. To save it, press 9. To hear message erased.
Billy was certainly
Next
articulate.
message.
Hi, Glendora. It's Sandy. I was wondering if you would like to go to the interfaith meeting tonight. The topic is yoga.
Message erased. Next message.
Hello, Glendora. This is Bill Adrian from Charter Communications. I did see your video on the YouTube. Absolutely fantastic. Wonderful. Absolutely brilliant. I can't come up with enough of superlatives. I was thrilled to see you on stage and accepting it. There was even a Glendora joke in there about the stuttering Bible salesman. Just fantastic. I thank you so much for all that you've done, and I vicariously, I guess you might say, felt that I was there, and I am so regretful that I could not have been there. I just could not have been there that day, but next best thing certainly for a video person like you and people like you and me is to see something like that. It's just great. Congratulations again and again. It's a remarkable achievement, and I am so glad to see it recognized in such a brilliant manner. I was impressed with your stage presence too. So on to more pressing, practical, down to earth matters, Glendora. I did speak with, email actually. We exchanged some emails with I did with Nicole at the office, and she does have your DVDs. I repeat, she does have them. With the closing of the store, I guess there's been some confusion and new people and whatnot, but she did get back to me, and she says that she does have them for you. I know, Glendora, you had mentioned tomorrow you were going over there, and she asked me to let you know that too. I reached out to her, and she is aware of the situation. Our new technical supervisor, his name is Matt. Maybe you've spoken with him. I'm trying to. I haven't talked with him myself yet. I sent an email to him, or maybe left him a voice. No, I guess I left him a voicemail. So I'm trying to reach him so he can be in on this too. As always, give me a call anytime. And my sincere on your award. I hope to speak with you soon.
End of
Well,
message.
Billy,
To erase this
you're
message,
almost
press
as good
7.
as the award.
Save it, press
I am
9.
deeply
To
grateful,
hear more options, press
and I'm
0.
appreciative.
This message will be saved for 21 days. End of messages.
That's
To listen to
Billy
your
Adrian,
messages, press 1.
who's the Public
To send a
Access
message,
Manager
press
for
2.
Charter
To change your
Communications.
personal options, press 4. To disconnect, press star.
Tireless discussions.
Personal options. To turn message waiting indicator off, pound.
Hi everybody, it's Glendora. A man says that his boss suffers from Moon syndrome. Now what is Moon syndrome?
And repeat.
He carries 1/6 of the weight that he thinks he does. It's okay, Princess, I know what you're saying. I think I'd better feed you first, before I feed the birds, because you'll eat the crackers. I bought 3 bags of Mr. Barkey up ahead while Pat and Richard were away and couldn't get your vegan dog biscuits at honest weight. And I still have those 3 packages. Back over here, honey. Come over here where I can see you. No, Daddy says you can only have 2 or 3 today. But you are a good dog. Yeah, you good dog, Princess Dog. Bye, honey. Thank you for taking good care of her, Ken. Bye, 5-year-old.
Hello, Glendora. This is Bill Adrian from Charter Communications. I did see your video on the YouTube. Absolutely fantastic. Wonderful. Absolutely brilliant. I can't come up with enough superlatives. I was thrilled to see you on stage and accepting it. There was even a Glendora joke in there about the stuttering Bible salesman. Just fantastic. I thank you so much for all that you have done, and I vicariously, I guess you might say, felt that I was there, and I am so regretful that I could not have been there. I just could not have been there that day, but next best thing certainly for a video person like you and people like you and me is to see something like that. It's just great. Congratulations again and again. It's a remarkable achievement, and I am so glad to see it recognized in such a brilliant manner. I was impressed with your stage presence too. So on to more pressing, practical, down to earth matters, Glendora. I did speak with, email actually. We exchanged some emails with I did with Nicole at the office, and she does have your DVDs. I repeat, she does have them. With the closing of the store, I guess there's been some confusion and new people and whatnot, but she did get back to me, and she says that she does have them for you. I know, Glendora, you had mentioned tomorrow you were going over there, and she asked me to let you know that too. I reached out to her, and she is aware of the situation. Our new technical supervisor, his name is Matt. Maybe you've spoken with him. I'm trying to. I haven't talked with him myself yet. I sent an email to him, or maybe left him a voice. No, I guess I left him a voice. So I'm trying to reach him so he can be in on this too. As always, give me a call anytime. And my sincere on your award.
Oh, I thank you for that so much.
End of
I
message.
thank all of you for
To
that.
erase this message, press 7. To save it, press 9. To hear more options, press 0. This message will be saved for 21 days. Next message.
Hey, Glendora, baby, what's going on? I know it's late. You're probably getting your booty rest out there. I hear you. Yo, I sent you a message on Facebook. So you give me a call back. I want to set up something. I want to go talk to the people of Long Island. I've been talking to people in Long Island my whole life. We've been putting together a lot of events that bring thousands of people together on Long Island. So please, give me a call back, Glendora. My number is 631-988-0898. You had a very blessed day there, Glendora. Goodbye.
That call came in at
End of
4:45 this morning.
To erase this message, press 7. To save it, press 9. To hear more options, press...
Hi there, everybody. It's Glendora. Did you know that high school principals, old high school principals never die, they just lose their faculties? Hey folks, how are you today on September 24, the Sabbath for the Seventh-day Adventists? Every day, around about this time, 9:45, we put a joke on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, a 30-second joke. And we have two Facebooks. We have Facebook with friends private, I guess. I don't understand Facebook, do you? And we have the other one, which is public, Glendora Public Figure. So first of all, you pick out the joke for the day. And you take this splendid creation, computer telephone, and you go to photo, there it is, and you try to get a decent picture. Alright, and the trick is to hold the, so you can start it and stop it without jiggling it. Hi there, everybody. Nellie Potter is a crossword puzzle addict, and she was asked, "Do you want to be cremated?" And she said, "No, I want to be buried 6 down and 3 across." Marvelous. Marvelous. So what do you do next? Get right out of it, the photos. You go to Facebook. The 3 bars at the right. And go down to Top Hat, which is Facebook 1, the public one that Victoria and Andrew started years ago. And it comes up, and you press post, and you press camera, and up come all the photos. So you take this one, the most recent, you press done, you press next, and you press publish. Then you leave it alone. Should I video the telephone calls for you for today? Maybe 10 of them, huh? It is so important, but it takes up a lot of footage. The highest number that I saw on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube this morning was 80 people saw this post. We paid $10 to boost the post. And it says, finish your boosting. And Chapin, I asked her that yesterday, and she said it is finished, but it came up today again. Finish your boosting. And one day, it said that 400 people, oh wait a second. There was a bigger figure than the 80. It was 870. It's in my notes for Chapin Monday. $728 people saw this post. What do you think of that? You know, folks, Billy Adrian, the program manager for Charter Communications, mentioned Glendora's stage presence. Well, it doesn't bother me to go in front of a number of people. I never get stage fright. Never get butterflies in my stomach. You want to know why? Well, for 44 years or more, I've been talking daily and a long time during the day to the universe, i.e. God, i.e. the cosmos. And you can't get an audience any bigger than that, can you? So any number of people I would be used to talking to. Okay, now Facebook didn't ding-ding. Sometimes he ding-dings, and that means it's completed. So just go on to Twitter. It's very easy to upload this to Twitter. Okay, clear the screen. Go to Twitter. Twitter, little bird. I fed the birds, by the way. I fed them crackers and Peter crackers and 4 cups of bird seed, maybe more. Okay, so you go to Twitter and you press the blue circle in the bottom right. Press the camera, the second one in. Up comes the pictures. You press the last one. Hi there, everybody. Nellie Potter is a crossword puzzle addict, and she was asked, "Do you want to be cremated?" And she said, "No, I want to be buried 6 down and 3 across." Now you press done, then you press tweet, and you leave it alone. Give it a chance to upload. What are you going to do today? At 1 o'clock, the Seventh-day Adventists are picking me up so I can see Naomi, who's visiting here from Maryland. I don't want to miss that. Are you going to give them any money? Yes. I'm going to give them $20. What else are you going to give them? For the potluck, I'm going to contribute vegan chicken. It's delicious. Vegan chicken slices. You make sandwiches with it or put it on a side order. And I want you to know, they're deli single slices and made by Cedar Lake. And I want you to know they're vegan. .com likes it, and .com got a package in the mail yesterday. I should have made a video for you. Sorry. And she was so excited. She got a package in the mail from Chewy. Cat food. And it's vegan. And it's kibble. And she rubbed her whiskers up against the package as I was opening it. And when I got to the bag, she rubbed her whiskers up against the bag. And she just went into that with such glee and such gusto. Congress finally made a law to return to the people the public's airwaves, to give people a chance to be on television. The airwaves belong to the public. NBC and others stole the airwaves and made billions, which the public never got any of, and then the public couldn't get on television. The content, the hours, that were all filled by what NBC wanted to make money. And what was that law they made? The public access laws, one of which is Title 37, the United States Code, Section 512, something like, what is that word? They have a word at the end of it, meaning going on, like at all. And it said that municipalities could make a cable company produce PEG, Public Educational Government Access. So we finally got it in the days of public access, starting in 1972. And yesterday, folks, I didn't make a video of this, and I should have. We posted 43 packages filled with all of the good messages that God, the universe, and the cosmos are one. You are one with it. We are all one with it. That's all there is. and we nix self and ego, go forward helping others, keeping the universe going and growing. We don't take away any piece of the universe and save it for ego or for self to make us better than somebody else. No. That's the big message. And so you ditch everything for helping others. And that's what you do all day long. And you don't think about evil. Hear no evil, see no evil, think no evil, do no evil, speak no evil. Is there anything else to it? I don't think so. That's as simple as it is. That's as simple as it is. Well, if it's so simple, Glendora, why were you 88 years finding it? Dumb. Selfish. Ego. All right, let's go to Facebook. Clear the screen. Go to Google. I don't mean go to Facebook, I mean go to YouTube. YouTube. Little red button in the corner. They make it so easy. Pick which one you want. It's the last one up there. Press the little white arrow and I can see it going on to Facebook, going through all of its electromagnetic wonders. Do you have a hymn? Yeah. Angels we have heard on high. No. O little town of Bethlehem. But this is September. Doesn't make any difference. Those are good hymns all the year around. Adeste fidelis, leti triumphantes, venite, venite in Bethlehem. Natum videdet in excelsis Deo, venite adoremus, venite adoremus, venite adoremus Dominum. Sing choirs of angels, sing in exaltation. Facebook is done. You want to check it?
Everybody, did you know that high school principals
Wrong.
never die? They just lose their faculties.
Wrong. Mistake somewhere. ESP. Error someplace. So we have to do it over. Facebook. Oh, do you want to hear the joke? High school principals never die. They just lose their faculties.
Hi there, everybody. Nellie Potter is a crossword puzzle addict, and she was asked, do you want to be cremated? And she said, no, I want to be buried 6 down and 3 across.
I see him doing his electromagnetic wonders. Cosmos, all of our friends, you wonderful technicians, how you discovered this. Designed it, blueprinted it, manufactured it, marketed it, and got it to us. That's oneness in the cosmos. Those are our brothers and our sisters who did that. All together, one. And you go back to YouTube and you press, go out and start again. No, you press profile and you press my videos. And then you ask him to play it. And he does it. So what did we do wrong? This always happens. I've been in television 60 years. I can rehearse it 5 times, it'll be perfect. Then I go on in front of the camera, and it never works. Sorry, folks. Okay, what do we do next? We have the other Facebook. We have the 2 Facebooks. So how do you do that? Clear the screen. Go to gallery. Press the last one. Press share. Press it again. Press share. Press Facebook. Press post. Okay, here are the calls that we have to make today. Let's go through them. White bean pate. Do you know anything about pate? My kitty cats back in the 1970s, we used to get this pate from the Seventh-day Adventist health food store in the back of the church. And I haven't seen it since. And my cats loved it. And it was extremely expensive. A little can like this was like $1. Well, no, back then that was a lot of money. So do you know any about, and where I can find, and I think the reason they liked it so much that it was made with yeast. Cats and dogs love yeast. Compassion Over Killing. This is the day that they're having their great big festival, Vegetarian Fest, 15,000 people in Washington, D.C. We have to call photographers for the Lucent magazine, American International College Alumni Magazine, for the article that they're doing, and they want a photographer to come here and take photos. Newtown. I wouldn't call them on Saturday, they don't work weekends. Marchionne's office. What did the New York State Legislature do for animals this legislative session? What did they do to help the animals? And John McDonald's office, the representative East Greenbush, said that his assistant said that he would send me copies of the bills. Signed by the governor, Andrew Cuomo. I call the governor every week and tell him a joke. I'll ask the Seventh-day Adventists if they know about pate. We call Betty today, see how she's feeling. Call Patrice Lyons, see if she wants to go to dinner. Zebulon Schmidt, don't know, call and see. Helen, I'm going to see today. Gloria, I'm going to see today. Naomi, I'm going to see today. Karen Heck and Jennifer call on Monday. The owner of the property, that light at the top of the stairs must be repaired, and Cassidy across the driveway is an electrician, 22 years old, and works for an electric repair company, and she said she'd fix it if you would give her permission, Linda, and I've asked you to give her permission. Have you done that? Truskowski, Bible Study Group. I took the vow at age 23 to do television, to be a television performer, and I've stuck to it for 60 years. And now I'm wondering if television is fading out and that I'm outliving television. What do you think? Nassau Police, put them into tomorrow. Celery, Monday. Thank the advertiser for putting the announcement in. Fransecki. Garger, who was fired by Cablevision or by Altice. Notice that A Chat with Glendora will appear in the PICO system Thursdays at 10 p.m. Thank you, Susan Hayward. Eddie, the 1980 Lincoln is ready to come back. $324. He said it was the wire going from the key to the ignition coil, something, and from there to the module, the brain, the electronic brain. And there's somebody at the door. Hi, Pat. We're coming.
Hi, ooh, looks like you're ready to go out.
I am. I'm going to the potluck. You want to
Oh,
go?
no, I gotta go home, I've got,
Seventh-day Adventist.
oh, okay, yes, Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, here is,
Oh, goody, goody.
this is this, and that's, oh gosh, I forgot to get that in
Oh, thank you for this.
there. And this is, they did, the other ham, the tofurkey ham was spicy, so I just thought I better avoid that. This is
And
just
this is
veggie
veggie
ham.
ham. Yeah.
And this is Monterey Jack style,
Veggie cheese?
dairy-free, soy-free, good source, I love them. Anyway,
That's cheese, huh?
that's cheese, yeah.
And sliced cheese.
It's not sliced. I didn't know that you wanted sliced.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I
you
just
did?
asking you.
Okay, no, it's not
And,
sliced.
what is,
What is it made of if it's not soy?
no, well, how do you serve it? Is it a spread?
No, it's not a spread. So you would slice it.
Oh, you slice it?
It's like a cheddar cheese.
Oh, yeah, that's
Only
what I would.
they
what
call
flavor?
it Monterey Jack style, so it's got
Okay,
that.
honey.
It was for the two, it was just, $20 is fine. The one was a little over 12 and this one's a little over 8.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
You're
Here,
not cheating yourself?
here's
No.
this. And I left the note in the other bag too, so.
I got that, it's right there.
Okay,
I was
so-
amazed that one pair cost $1.60.
I know it, and,
What is
but
happening?
Richard didn't know what to do, so.
Well, I don't mean it that way.
Yeah.
I'm glad he did it. It was quite good.
It looked like it was good.
It was good, but I'm just amazed that one pair.
And I don't know if it was organic or not, to tell you the truth.
Well, it must have been solid gold. I dropped something, didn't I?
Yeah. Oh, the paper clip, right?
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah, that's what thank
There you
you,
go.
yeah. Yeah, oh, this is wonderful you did this, thank you so much.
So you're set,
You did a lot of effort and time.
well, yeah, I did this, but we did this on our way home. We had to go to the dentist Thursday, so we stopped
Who
there.
had to go to the dentist?
Richard, he had just a little chip here,
Oh,
or
okay.
something, a filling
Not
chip
gums.
or something. Nothing
Yeah,
else.
right.
Big deal.
And pate, I'll have to look that up. We looked it
yeah.
up on the computer and there is recipes for it. But in the 1970s, my cats, I used to get this pate from the Seventh-day Adventist health food store at the back of the church. They don't have it anymore. I haven't had it for 40
And you
years.
can't order it either?
Well, that's what we're looking into. That's
Yeah.
why I asked you if you'd ever heard of it.
Nope, I hadn't, and I asked there and they didn't have anything like that, and then they said, well, maybe they could make something at the, I didn't know where you wanted to go
Well,
from there.
Madeline looked up and one recipe she said was white beans. I know why the cats liked it. It had yeast in it. Cats and dogs love yeast.
So you could make a
Your
recipe and add some of the yeast to
Yeah, I
it.
could. See, I could try it. Or I could continue looking. Where else would you look? If Honest Weight doesn't have it, who wouldn't? It's a health food store through and through, right? Honest Weight?
Yeah, what other health food stores are there?
You
Some-
think Whole Foods?
Well, you could try Whole Foods, they might have something like that.
Yeah. Okay, what are you gonna do today, Pat?
I have to, go home, Rich is not feeling well, so I wanna go home and see how he's doing. Then I have to mail some packages, I have to do my laundry, cause I'm leaving on Monday morning,
For how long?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
I will be back the 8th and the 9th, which is a Saturday and a Sunday, because I'm ushering those 2 days. But otherwise I'll be down in New York.
You're gonna go alone?
Well, Richard's got such a bad cold, he's gonna go eventually, but he may not be able to go Monday. He doesn't, he's coughing, sneezing,
Well, you know, you can't take
and
that
he
to the
doesn't
babies.
wanna bring that down there
Oh,
with
no,
the
you
baby.
can't take that to
So
the babies. Or to anybody else.
Or anybody, right. So if he's gonna decide tomorrow how he's doing. If he feels he's past the worst of it,
Yep,
he'll
yep.
call Megan and say, this is the situation.
This is for your information,
Okay.
just for your information, do with it
North
whatever you want.
Troy.
That's the alternative media
Okay.
in
Thank
Troy.
you. Underground gallery.
You just might be
Sounds
interested.
subversive.
You might be interested in it.
Yeah.
We sent them $5.
Okay, so they sent this in the mail.
I know them, I think you might know them too.
Oh, the Sanctuary for Independent Media. I've heard of them. I don't really know who that is.
She was the professor for Victoria's getting her master's degree with the thesis of Chapman Glendower.
Oh, okay.
Pat, thank you for all the
Okay,
effort,
you're
the time
welcome.
you spent.
No, we go there anyway, so we're glad to, if you need something from there, we're glad to get it.
Oh, gee, that's sweet of you. And you are very, very helpful that way.
Okay, well, good. I'm glad I could do something, because I'm not around much these days.
And the joke today,
Uh-huh.
Nellie Potter was an avid crossword puzzle addict, and they said, do you want to be cremated? She says, no, I want to be buried 6 down and 3 across.
Very good.
Take care.
Okay, have a good day.
Thanks again.
Okay, you're welcome.
I hope Richard feels better. Yes, dear. Oh, you forgot to tell me something.
Did you see, you didn't hear what happened to St. Mary's? Apparently drunk driver came down the hill coming from the
Yeah.
east and lost control of the car and went like that across and took out the whole porch, or whatever you call it, the whole foyer of St. Mary's. The steps, you know, when it goes into that area, it's all gone, it's just demolished. He was hurt, but not badly, the driver, and it's a good thing it was Friday instead of Saturday, because that would have been right when they had the evening mass. So, nobody.
At what time?
5:30.
Last night.
I think
And
it
that
was.
is a Saturday.
That would have been the
Saturday
time,
night.
there would have been a lot of people around there, so,
Oh my
no
goodness.
one was there from the church.
Thank the Lord that it wasn't Saturday, because
wasn't
that's right when
Saturday.
the mass would have been.
Yeah. So that, they got the whole opening boarded up. Now they gotta clear away the debris, and then hopefully insurance covers it. You know, it was a young man, 20-something. Hopefully he had some insurance, you know, because that's gonna be hard to rebuild. That's gonna be expensive.
What a fluke!
Yeah.
What a fluke!
Yep. So you never know what's gonna.
Where is he from?
I don't know. Well, wait a minute. Did it say East Greenbush? Might have been East Greenbush. I'm not sure. But he was coming from the east, lost control on that curve as you come into the village. He must have been going way too fast.
Way too fast.
Oh.
There's no reason to lose control on
Otherwise,
that curve.
that isn't, it wasn't raining or anything. There was no
No.
reason, so.
So he missed Kurt, he missed the
I-
Reformed Church,
Yeah.
and he missed the 3 houses after the Reformed Church, and he hit St. Mary's.
There's a house right next to the parking lot, and there was a tree there. He hit that tree, but he didn't hit the house. And then he went right into the.
What a horrible thing!
Yes, I know. Anyway, I thought you would be interested in.
Of
knowing
course,
that.
I appreciate it.
So, you'll hear about it from your friends in the prayer group, I'm sure.
Oh, definitely, dear.
Okay.
And you miss an awfully good picnic Sunday.
That's what you told me. I'm
Yeah.
glad it was good.
Bye, Pat, and thank you.
Okay.
I'm sorry, folks, did you hear that? A man came down Route 20. Route 20 is the federal route that goes from Boston to Oregon, goes right through Nassau. And he did not negotiate the curve. And it's not much of a curve at all, and it's a tiny hill. But something happened to him. And he hit the tree next to the house, next to the parking lot of St. Mary's, and then the car went into the front steps and the foyer, or the narthex, of St. Mary's Church. Demolished it. He's apparently injured, but okay. He's a young man, and they think he's from East Greenbush. And they're worried how they'll ever repair that. If the church has insurance, if the young man has insurance. What a fluke! What a fluke! Now how do you figure that? The rest of it you heard. Okay, you've got a schedule to keep, Glendora, and you're 20 minutes behind schedule. You're supposed to be telephoning at 10 o'clock. Pick up some speed, because you're being picked up at 1 o'clock to go to the Seventh-day Adventist Church.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, a lot of work.
I'm just saying, you know, I got another job for the same pay. Just added to this job another job for the same pay. Erica tells me it's not good to be too.
Seventh-day Adventist Church. Vanderbilt, New York.
He was also family and
Sunday.
ministry.
Oh no, Saturday,
He became the executive secretary.
September 24th. Potluck dinner. Following the
stewardship department.
praise
Ministerial director.
service, following the Bible study,
Men's
following the
ministry
service.
director. But he doesn't have the capacity
around
to be family ministry counselor and director.
No, did I drop it?
And then the next point, and all the rest 15 or whatever, 20, whatever, you know. Welcome you all to this site.
You want to do the introduction?
Thank you everyone for coming out. I want to especially express my gratitude for the Buckland family. As today we are looking to rest. I would say that
he came back with the Northwest attitude. Dad studied, did Bible studies. I was a rebel my whole life, and I lived for.
And his plaque is from the Bible verse Isaiah 40:31. It said, "Those who hope in the Lord, they will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary, but they will walk and not be faint." My father was a good man, good father, husband, friend, and Marine. And his sons are very proud, and they all served. So I want to thank you all for coming.
Amen. Thank you. Let us have a word of prayer as we dedicate this place to Carl and in remembrance of him and his life and his dedication to the Lord. Let us pray. Our loving Lord and Father, so good to know that you will, just as we read here in this text, that you will renew the strength of those who trust in you. Lord, there are so many promises, and many times we cannot rely on nothing else but the promises. We can just reach out so far. We are so limited, dear Lord, in so many ways. Our days are numbered. Our strength is weakening. By the time we try to understand what is the life all about, it has passed. The Lord, and we just can't. What we can do is just hold on to what you say to us, what we read in this blessed book, the Holy Scriptures. The Lord, just as we reflected on Carl, and one of the things he really believed in, he knew and he trusted in, and that is the day of resurrection. That day when I visited him in the hospital, dear Lord, after which I haven't seen him anymore, he still had that trust and that faith in his life, in his heart. So dear Lord, I just pray that we who remain can also have that trust, that kind of faith in your word that will never change, that has never changed, has been there forever. And dear Lord, I pray that just as we read on that day of your coming, Jesus Christ, that we can stand in front of you. We can be reunited to those we love, those we lost, even to each other, because we don't know when you are coming. It can be soon, but it can be some time. We don't know the day. But dear Lord, I just pray that this place, as we dedicate this tree and this place to Carl, that it could really be a monument to you first and foremost, because you were the one who taught him to pray, and through him, his son and others, his son-in-law and others also came to you, dear Lord, and follow you. So I just praise you for that, and we thank you that we can celebrate his life and that it will stand for us to look at even. Thank you for hearing our prayers, and thank you for the hope you are giving to each and every one of us. In the precious name of Jesus I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Bye-bye, honey. I'll call you this week, okay?
Oh, all right.
Yeah, Doug's going to take you home.
Oh, okay, and thank you for everything.
Oh, yes, dear.
And I love you.
Love you, too.
I want to give you a hug, Glendora. Thank you for coming out to see me. God bless you.
You bet I did.
Keep in touch.
Yes, I will.
All right, sounds good.
You too. It's so good to see you again.
Take care, Mom.
I wanted to say hi. Hi, sweetie. Good to see you. Good to see you.
You look lovely.
Thank you. You always do.
Guess what, folks? This is Sunday morning communion. And we are replaying some programs from the year 2011, Anno Domini. And the one on Brother Lawrence is really stimulating. Brother Lawrence was a monk who lived in the 1600s in Paris, and he was in the Barefoot Carmelite order, and he practiced the simple practice of the presence of God. He knew the presence of God. His job was to get to, well, he's in the kitchen aid. His job was to get the brothers their suppers, and with the clatter and the clang in the kitchen, he was still in the presence of God. Remember this one. He said, I have schooled myself. I have schooled myself to live continuously in the presence of God. I have schooled myself to live continuously in the presence of God. The report is that he was delectably happy all of the time. Delectably pleased. And one other thing that you will like. Before he did a job, he would state the task. And he would say, I know it is your will that this task be done. Throughout it all, I will remain in your presence. Then when he finished his task, he would ask, did I do it right? Do you want it done over? Doesn't this all fit in with our concept of God, the universe, and the cosmos are one? And we are one with it. There's no separation. There's no ego. There's no self. Stay away from ego and self. and you will feel the oneness. You will feel the oneness that all of us are working together to keep the universe, the cosmos, going and growing. What? Going and growing. That's our job. That's our job. Keep the universe going and growing. Ego and self will take away a piece of the cosmos for itself and say, oh boy, I'm better than somebody else, or I'm richer, or I'm better dressed, or I'm better looking, or I'm way ahead of them. Ego and selfishness are out. And also what's out? Evil. Evil is out. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil, think no evil, and do no evil. Just be done with it. You have a choice. You can think about the greatness of God, cosmos, the universe, and the beauty that's all around us, or you can think of ugly things, evil. And when anything evil comes your way, ask yourself, like you're listening to the 6 p.m. news or the television news, and it's coming from clear across the world, and a horrible thing happens. Ask yourself, did I do it? Can I remedy it? Usually the answers are no and no. But you can, in your here and now, in the time that you're in and in the location that you're in, you can do good. And that's what it all comes down to. You can do good. I say, and I'm sorry, this is the way I see it, that God, the universe, and the cosmos, and the voice within, and the soul, and the heart, and the comforter, they're all inside of us. They're one. They're the conscience. The conscience you are very familiar with. It tells you clearly what to do and not to do. You know that. So, when you're familiar with the conscience, you're familiar with the whole thing. And when Brother Lawrence died, this book that I read this from is Sheldon Cheney, Men Who Have Walked with God, 1945, published by Knopf. Thank you, Edwin E. Smith, my high school English teacher, for mentioning that book to us in 1945, right during the war. Such a book should come out, and he should tell us, thank you. We got the book through, what's that service on the internet that finds books for you? Anyway, we found a copy of it, and I'm sure there are others around. So what I was going to tell you, that Sheldon Cheney said, that on February the 12th, 1691, Brother Lawrence slipped away from his body. And that is the way to view death, I think. Brother Lawrence slipped away from his body. What he was, what he had been, what he had given, what he had perfected, slipped away from his body. The body went, but Brother Lawrence didn't. And that's the God that's inside of us, isn't it? The God that's inside of us right now, you and I. Someday it will slip away from the body. Sunday morning communion. We need a hymn. O Master, let me walk with thee in purer lives of service free. That's it, folks. Our service is free. In purer lives of service free. In work that keeps faith sweet and strong. What is that? That's our awareness that the cosmos is one. We are one with it. We are all one. We're working together to make things better. That's what evolution is. Making things better. The things that are not so good fade away. The things that are good get better. And that's our job. Helping to make the universe better. Helping to make it go and grow. In trust that triumphs over wrong. In trust that triumphs over wrong. You know this. You know this. You know this. You know this is the way it is. Keep coming back and reminding ourselves of it. Keep coming back. The word of study this morning, September 25th, 40 degrees by the way, at 5:30, and a crescent moon. Admirable. Having those qualities that excite wonder. United with approbation and deserving the utmost esteem. Who gets that accolade? The cosmos. Qualities that excite wonder. All the time. United with approbation. Deserving. The highest esteem. Our cosmos. All of us. You know, Billy Adrian mentioned upon getting the award and how it was done, and he mentioned that about stage presence. Well, you see, you know where that comes from, stage presence? I could talk to, there are only maybe 250, maybe more, 300 people there. No butterflies in the stomach, no stage presence, just the same feeling right now that I am talking to you. You know where that comes from? That comfort in front of any size group. It comes from talking to God all these years. Talking to God all these years. Because there's no bigger audience than God, right? That's the biggest audience there is. So that's where stage presence come from. No butterflies in the stomach. Naomi, my friend, came up from Maryland with her husband and her dog to see her mother and to see Esther and Gloria, her sisters. And I went 2.5 hours and set it up so that I could be with Naomi and be her friend. And I call her every week on the phone, and we sing a hymn together, and I tell her a joke. She has a magnificent sense of humor, and she laughs so hard, and it's good for her. So I went to the Seventh-day Church yesterday to make sure I saw Naomi. And the Seventh-day Adventists, they're such grand people. They're all vegetarians, or they're supposed to be. And they're so full of love. And the hugs they give you, they're so genuine and sincere and real. And it's just one hug after another when you go there. And you haven't been there for a while. Wonderful people, the Seventh-day Adventist Church. I think the sermon's too long. You know, a sermon to be immortal does not have to be eternal. I told a couple of people about public access TV. They were interested after they heard about the award. They were interested in going on public access TV. They need a forum, or they have something to say, and they have people to help. So I told them that public access TV is a law, and hear this too, you, if you want to go on public access TV, it's a law, federal, state, and municipal. It's a law. They cannot say no. If you live in their coverage area of the cable TV station, they cannot say no. And you just go to the people who are doing the program with your proof of residency that you live in their territory. And you say, here's my DVD, -R, SB -R. Will you cablecast it for me? And they will have to say yes. And they will gladly say yes, because that's their reason for being. So anytime I will tell you everything you need to know how to be on public access TV. That's the least I could do after 44 years of doing it, right there. Okie doke, what is your show and tell? I want to hear it. How about some jokes? When I play these programs from like 2011, or they go way back to 1972, when I play them, people say, you look the same as you did 25 years ago. And that's because I'm wearing the same clothes. And the teachers used to say that kids in school used to bring you apples, and nowadays they just drive you bananas. And a teacher said that for every student who has a spark of genius, there are 10 others with ignition problems. Behind every successful man, folks, is what? A proud wife and a flabbergasted mother-in-law. Okie doke. Count blessings. Count blessings. American International College, where I went to college in 1946, 1950, Springfield, Massachusetts, has an alumni magazine called Lucent, and they are doing a story on Glendora. And Robert Cole, the editor, called me Friday, and asked me to find a photographer to come over and take all kinds of pictures of the show being done. For instance, this is a picture. He says, where do you do your show? Where do you tape it? In a studio? Oh, that day is gone. No, we tape it anywhere and everywhere. And by the way, I misspoke. There's no longer any tape. It's SD cards. So I thought, I asked M. Chapin to look up some photographers on the internet. And she looked up 3. And I left it until the next day to call them. But I got the insight. I will call my best friend and the most professional, most beautiful photographer that I know. And you have seen much of his work. His name is Bruce Bergman. And he lives in Circleville, outside of Middletown, New York, in Orange County, across the Hudson River. So that's good. He's got that assignment, and he will do them. He will do them very well. You've seen many of his photos. Grace and peace be unto you. The grace of God, the fellowship of the Holy Spirit, the love of Jesus Christ be yours and all of those you love. Amen. Isn't that a beauty? What a creation. Folks, can you see the ground? It was bare. It was bare. I fed these birds yesterday a whole box of crackers and a whole jar of bird seed. Like this, like that. And I come out the next day and it's gone. Now I'll show you. I'll put down today's, and tomorrow when I come out, it will be gone. Blue and no goo. Okay, let's open this box of crackers. Alrighty, now let's do the bird seed. Now what is that? Well, I cooked them a cup of rice last night. You can't give them raw rice because it puffs up inside of them and could kill them, I would think. So this is rice, brown rice. Yesterday we bought another bag of bird seed for them, $10. So there's the rice. And what's next? My neighbor Edna very often leaves a partial loaf of fry-off of bread. Oh, this is Wonder Bread, just as bad. And wonder anybody can eat it. And I don't know why she does that, but she tells me it's better to give it to the birds and throw it away. So let's give them that bread. Now, what's in this box? Well, this is compost. Anything organic I put back into the ground. What you take out of the soil, return to the soil. Now, do I put this into the woods, or do I put it on the ground for these animals? Well, since I'm in doubt, I'll put it on the ground. and see if they eat it, and if they don't, then I'll throw the remains into the woods. Okay, let's pack it all up. That's to the north to Canada. That's to the west to Buffalo. Isn't that pretty through the woods? And that's to the south Manhattan. And that's to the east Boston, Pittsfield, New Hampshire, Vermont. And wherever you look, it is magnificent. What a great cosmos. And there is a spur to the Valatia Kill, which you can't see, which is right over there. There's William, Wisconsin weeping willow tree, and look at him grow. And we have 3 stakes, metal stakes, with hooks and a roll of special wrap to put around him this winter. And here's .com's grass, 10 pieces. And there's something else to show you. Cassidy did that. Thank you, Cassidy. And the temperature this morning was the lowest yet, 40 degrees. But do you see it now? Isn't it beautiful?
Glendora, how are you? It's Eddie Jr. It's about 20 to 2.
1980 Lincoln.
I didn't know if you were going to be around. I was going to bring the car.
Friday afternoon we were posting those beautiful shows.
You got other things going on. That's not a problem. You can take care of it later or whatever. If you get this, you can give me a call, 732-0046. Thank you, Glendora. Bye-bye.
He'll come Wednesday.
End of message. Message erased. Next message.
Hi, Glendora. This is Jocelyn. Please give us a call at 758.
Unintelligible. Tried it 6 times. Can't figure it out.
End of message. To erase this message, press 7. Message erased. End of messages. To listen to your messages, press 1. To listen to the messages you've deleted during this session, press 5. To exit, press star.
That's not what I want either.
You have no messages in your mailbox. Listen to your messages, press 1. To send a message, press 2. To change your personal options, press 4.
That's the one we need.
To disconnect, press star. Personal options. To turn message waiting indicator on or off, press 1. To change administrative options, press 2. To record greetings, press 3. For pager notification settings, press 4. To exit, press star.
No, it all comes up with the wrong screen, so you hunt around for the screen.
Personal options. To turn message waiting indicator on or off, press 1. To change administrative options, press 2. Your pager number is not defined. Please call customer care for...
There we are. Finally, they ruin it. Okay, we'll start over again. Hi there, everybody. I'm playing some of the programs that go back many, many years, A Chat with Glendora. And people say, you look the same now as you did 25 years ago. And that's because I'm wearing the same clothes. She's eating vegan kibble. Came from Michigan. Chewy, it's called. What's going on here? Well, the first 5 TV stations are wrapped. Wappingers Falls. Binghamton it used to be. Now it's Ithaca and Utica. Kinderhook cannot be wrapped because it needs 14 other shows because they play a 2-hour show every day. So they need 14 copies instead of 4. Hello, Yonkers. These are your 2-hour shows. You'll be getting your half-hour shows in a later batch. Hello, Riverhead way out there. Wow. Thank you, Tom DeLand. Thank you, Bob Clement. Thank you, Diane Bennett. Is the catnip good at 5 o'clock in the morning? The last week of September. Is it good.com? Oh, I'm so happy for you. Have about 3 bottles of it. I'll clean your ear today, both of them. Put hydrogen peroxide in them. And then you shake your head and wipe. And it all comes out.
Glendora, it's Pat Farr. Sorry I missed your call a little while ago. We're about to leave to go to the bus. I will talk to you soon. Hope you're well. Bye-bye. End of message.
She's going to Manhattan to take care of the babies.
Press 7. To send a reply message, press 8. To save it, press 9. To hear more options, press 0. Listen to your messages, press 1. To send a message, press 2. To change your first voice message.
Hi, Glendora. It's Pat Farr. Sorry.
Message erased. End of new messages. To listen to your messages, press 1. To send a message, press 2.
Okay.
To change your personal options, press 4.
Okay, bear with me, folks.
Personal options. To turn message waiting indicator greetings. To change your personal greeting, press 1. To select a standard greeting, thank you. A standard greeting with your telephone number will be used.
Oh, no.
Personal options.
Folks, it's Glendora. Here's today's joke. The teacher said in the old days it was nice. The kids would bring you an apple. Today they just drive you bananas.
To turn message waiting indicator on
Oh,
or off,
boy.
press 1.
You know,
to change
I wish
administrative options,
those
press
are so
2.
loquacious,
To record
those
greetings,
things,
press 3.
announcements. Why don't they get rid of them?
Notification settings, press 4. To exit, press star. Your pager number is not defined.
Oh, boy. Sorry, folks. Okay, folks, it's Glendora. Your joke for today, the teacher said back in the old days it was nice. The kids used to bring you an apple. Now they just drive you bananas. And she said for every student who has a spark of genius, there's 10 others who have ignition problems. Folks, if this is a bad shot, it's because I can't see anything. Because the sun is on the LED. So it's being done by Braille. And we have to telephone. Telephoning is a ministry. There's no question about it. We have 31 calls to make today. Plus 5 altruism calls. And you know what altruism calls are? Well, you just go to your call log and punch and call somebody, punch and call somebody. See if you can help them, see if you can cheer them up, see if you can do anything for them, sing them a hymn, tell them a joke. So it's going to be 36 calls today. Estimated time, 3 hours. Where will you find 3 hours to do that? With God we go to spread the joy of life. We win each day the happiness of love. We count our blessings. We give thanks. We give joy. Stop the cruel. Stop the cruel. You stop procrastinating, Glendora, and get started on these telephone calls. Now there's another thing. I may not be able to see the phone either. The numbers on the phone. Yeah, okay. I wanted to sit in the sun because it's, it's a cold. Fall is wasting no time. Fall is coming in fast. It was 47 degrees this morning with an Akulia breeze. Okay. So let's do it. What's the joke of the day? The teacher said in the old days it was nice. The kids used to bring you apples. Nowadays they just drive you bananas. And for every kid who has a spark of genius, there's 10 others who have ignition problems. Okay. Now I can see the LED and now I can see the phone a little bit. We are playing some of the old programs, and I have to say that wherever I look at them, these old programs, they are pertinent, they are relevant, they are important, they're valuable, and we're back to 2011. And people say, you look the same as you did 25 years ago. And that's because I'm wearing the same clothes. Newtown, Connecticut. Public Access TV, Greg Van Antwerp, a graduate of Buffalo State. Charter Communications. Where is it? It's near Hartford, Connecticut. It covers an enormous territory. Goes all the way from Harvard practice.
41 Studio. If you meant to call customer service, please hang up and dial 1-888-438.
She has a nice voice. All the way from like Hartford to Danbury.
CTV 192, this is Greg Canal.
Hey, well, it's about time, Mr. Greg.
Well, look what it is. Happy Monday morning, Glendora. How are you?
Well, good. Did you know about our show, A Chat with Glendora, that you and I have worked on so many years? Is now the world's longest running public access television show?
Wow.
Wow.
That is an accomplishment.
Well, it is for you, too, because you helped in it.
I'm just the mailman. I don't write the mail.
And 44 years, 11,300 shows, and 63 TV stations.
Wow.
And I don't want to lose Newtown.
No.
It was great. It was at the Alliance for Community Media in Boston. in August. And now you can see the award. It's only 3 minutes. And you can see it on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
What do I search?
Yeah, that's all. Just look for award, I think. Go to a chat with Glendora and look for award.
That's awesome.
What'd you say?
I said that's awesome.
Well, it is, but you understand I'm thanking you.
Oh, I don't deserve any thanks. Well, this is Power Television by the people for the people.
Oh, indeed it is. And you want to know something we must keep in mind, Greg? That the 70s, the 60s, the 50s, NBC stole our airwaves. We couldn't get on television.
That's right.
And they made billions. And they were looking for an answer to that. Everybody knew this was wrong, that NBC should be doing this. And they tried the Office of Communications and the Office of Network Operations and the Office of this and the FCC. But they didn't see what the answer was. It was cable and public access.
Yeah. Well, let's hope we can keep it going.
And well, I'm sure of that. And the thing of it is that we're the only ones who are not controlled by the 6 media giants.
That's true. Yep. Well, we're right. We are not, and they're advertisers as well.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So we're the only place, honey. Also we have to add now we have YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. That's free speech.
Well, yeah, it is, but there's limitations there too. Because someone can come along to your YouTube channel and say, "Hey, that's mine," and then YouTube can just shut you down without any, they can flick the switch on you.
Oh, I've never heard of that happening. Tell me about it. I never heard of that happening.
Yes, that absolutely happens. If there's a copyright issue, let's say.
Oh yeah,
yeah. You got that camera running, in your kitchen. And
yeah, that's for sure. Yeah.
You have a radio station playing in the background.
Oh, okay.
That radio station can go to YouTube and say, hey,
yeah,
she's playing our radio station and then broadcasting it all to our YouTube listeners.
Oh yeah, that's right. But
YouTube might send you a warning, but they also might do one or two things. One is they can shut your channel down, or they can just they can censor it.
Yeah.
With a filter and actually, they can do that with. I think someone did showed me a music video they did. They wrote a song and they wrote it about Marilyn Monroe. And they had all these pictures of Marilyn Monroe, and because the pictures were not copywritten, it was probably just a robot for YouTube just picked one of the pictures that might have been in the public domain and froze it, so that the music was still there, but the pictures that the person had put up were now not changing. It was just one picture all the way from beginning to end. And or if the music is copywritten, they'll just blank out the music with the video play.
Yeah.
And you have very little recourse because you have to go dig through YouTube.
Well, but those are such small exceptions and easily avoidable.
Well, no, they're not, because if I've talked about things that are not disputable, but if you have something that you believe is copyright free and you found it and you've done the research, there's no redress. You have to then spend time and money to go sort through YouTube's regulations and find somebody who will unlock your channel.
Yeah.
And that's censorship. That's not. There's nothing free about that. They won't put a chain around a public park just because they think that somebody might commit a crime there. But YouTube can actually put a chain link fence around your YouTube channel because somebody thinks that you stole their stuff. And that's what I mean. That YouTube is what I'm saying is that YouTube is no comparison to community television. And when it comes to First Amendment rights, when it comes to both freedoms, and that's something that I always want to correct when I hear, because it's because so many people would like to replace public access with YouTube or Facebook, because hey, anybody can get up there and say whatever they want. Well, not exactly.
Oh no, there's three things you can't do: nudity, indecency, and what is it? Nudity, indecency, and
But you cannot community access.
no.
You cannot community access because if you can deem that it's within accepted community standards, and it's arguable, and if you believe that you're within your right to, as far as expression, artistic, political, or your merit to do that, you can take it to the Supreme Court. You can't
Oh
do
yeah,
that
definitely.
you can't do that on YouTube. In YouTube, you're inside someone's store. You're not in the public. The internet is not public. Very little of the internet is public. You're under someone's terms of service, someone's agreement. POA, TOS. And that's a shame. That's a misstatement that the internet is free and it's a lot of the internet is still the Wild West. But it's not what I would call public space. I would call it representation of your personal rights. In so much as that it doesn't take too many missteps before the company can listen and say no. So that's what scares me. Public access is to me the most free thing next to the public park.
Billy Adrian. Oh, he was so excited about the award, and he was going to come to Boston, and he was all ready to come to Boston to see it, but something came up that he could not let go, and so he didn't. But he saw it on the he saw the award on the YouTube, on Twitter and Facebook. And he was thrilled with it. Who wouldn't be? It was a big moment for public access TV. A big moment. Because this is all over the world. And it shows that people like you care about public access and work for it and work on it and spend money. I estimate that I spent 27,000 hours on public access in 44 years. And I estimate that I have spent in money, just a minute, $231,500. That's almost $250,000.
Wow. That's a significant amount.
It's significant, yes. And so that shows people that public access is important. And it's an investment.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We're blessed down here. I just started a class last Thursday night, and here's a happy success story for you. We teach an advanced video production training course, which is 15 weeks long. I don't know if there's too many community access facilities that do that.
No.
I know my counterpart, Mike Nelson in Atlantic, does that. And so we accept, and aside from that, we also offer custom training, which means people don't have to wait for the 15-week course or take a 15-week course. They can take a 15-minute course and just go out and produce something. But if they don't have an idea of what they want to produce, and they just want to learn about public access, or they just want production experience, or they just want to, figure it out, the advanced training course is perfect for that. So, but every year we do this. We do it 3 times a year. We do it, basically every 4 months. One graduates, the next one starts. That's how it works. And we get about, we get anywhere from 12 to 20 people.
You do?
For each training course. But in the fall, traditionally, we've gotten just a handful, sometimes 4. I think we once did as few as 3 people, which is terrible because they actually help us to produce programs that are there for them to get experience on. So we do a music program, we have a mobile production truck, and we can't do these shows if we don't have volunteers. And the volunteers are there to get hands-on experience for what they're learning to go on and create their own program. So it's a fair trade situation. So we've been always noodling the system what we can do to fix the September collapse, which we get almost nobody for. dedicated just to high school students. And we went out to all 10 high schools that we serve
Oh, wow.
in our area and said, we'll accept 2 students from every school. Here's what they'll get. And we'll do it so that it works with their capstone or junior senior project. And I didn't get response. We tried to work with every school, and every school does something a little different. Some it didn't work. But we actually got from the original school that gave us that one capstone student, we got 4 students signing up.
Oh, good.
Yep. And then from a regional vocational technical high school, we got another 4.
Oh, so good.
And then just before the class started, I committed to producing a show for a local superintendent in Newtown, and I think it caused us to get 2 more students. So we have 10 students in that class in September, and then another 10 people just from the community alone also signed up. So we have 20 people.
Oh, you fixed it. Good for you.
We fixed it, absolutely. Oh, we're so thrilled. I'm looking at a photograph right now of 20 people. Actually, it's 18 who were there that night, but 20 people. I'm looking at 18 people there who are smiling faces, all ready to learn about television production and community access. And I always tell them when we teach these classes, when we give the orientation, I say that you are standing on the shoulders of the people that have come before you. The reason why you are here is because they gave this a try too. And the people that will be here in the next advanced training course at the end of January, early February, people that will come after that in May, that next training course will be allowed to be here because you are here for them to have shoulders to stand on. And that's important. It's important that you support community television. And if you're not here, then there's a good chance that they won't be here next year. So that's what the most important thing that I would say is that you have the most important job right now protecting this wonderful thing called community television and your personal liberties that you enjoy as Americans. So congratulations, you're here on orientation night and you're already the most important person in this place, or most important people. And that's a pep talk. As part of only a pep talk I get with such an awesome staff that they also say wonderful things. You get them really excited and so I'm really excited for this group and it's going to be really well. So, isn't that a great story?
Hooray!
Yeah, exactly. That's what I say.
Yes, it is a great story.
That's what I say. And you know what? They had 2 other students from the local high school contact us and want to take it because they'd learned about it from a notice that we had the superintendent send out to help him with his show. And I had 2 14-year-olds call me wanting to be part of the training class, and I said, this one girl, reminds me of my daughter, came in, very excited about the studio, wants to get involved. She's a freshman in high school. And unfortunately, I said to her dad, I said, you know what, if you take the class with her, she can take the class, but I can't accept somebody who's 14 into this class. It's just not safe. We have heavy tripods, there's a lot of equipment. These mobile truck shoots aren't really conducive to a young person. I need 17 or older. And, sometimes we can do 16, but I can't do 14. But what I was able to do was, with the superintendent whose show we're helping him to produce, is that I said, but she can still come back and we can find a way to have her help out on the superintendent's show. So I got actually 2 freshmen, 2 14-year-olds who are just, you should see how excited they are to work with the show. It's so awesome. So that's actually, you could say we actually have 22 people in this, new people since in the past 2 weeks that are in this studio helping to create community television. Isn't that just glorious?
Nice.
You're speechless, I can tell. Anyway, so things are great here, and you know what, we're going to keep pressing on.
Now, remember those stats. You have a pen and paper. Remember those stats so that you can tell your people. 44 years, 11,300 shows, and 63 TV stations.
I got it written down. That's awesome. Well, we got to keep it going. That's the goal.
And this of course is the P-note. This is where it goes to after all these years. if people keep at it.
Yeah. Yep. So that's,
Do you have any DVD discs to return?
here. Jeez. Yeah, I do. You know, I got a file.
Oh, good.
I got a file. I can send you a file back. Let me,
45A Elm Street.
yeah, just read my mind.
Nassau, New York. 12123. Now, Charter closed the in Chatham. They closed the store.
Oh, did they? Okay.
They did, and it's been oncoming for a number of months. And so last week was my last visit there. I'll never see that again. Huh. And they're in Charter. They're going with that box, $6.99 a month. It's HD and HD and what else? Something else?
Well, right. I mean, it just gives you a director services as opposed to just having a wire in the back of your TV.
HD and something else they're giving the people for it.
Probably VOD and interactive program guide and on demand.
I saw all the boxes sitting up there at the payment instead of Friday.
Yeah.
And what happens if you have a narrow flat screen? Where do you put this box?
Narrow flat. Oh, I don't know. Good question. You could probably put it on top of the box. Most of your 42-inch TVs.
No, there's no more. If it's a flat screen, you don't have anything.
No, true. Well, if it's hanging on a wall somewhere, where do you put it? I don't know. We'd have to get creative. But I don't know. Eventually, it probably won't be a box at all. Just be a wire.
If you ever want to feel the spirit of community access, and of course you are a great devotee, but you ought to go to an Alliance for Community Media. You ought to go to one of their meetings. Those public access people are just so full of it. That's why I want you to hear that the video of it. If you could hear their enthusiasm.
Yeah.
They wouldn't stop applauding, and it went up to the rafters and down again. It was just such a great moment for public access television. That you ought to play your people too. Yeah, they should see that.
Yeah, I will. Absolutely.
Now let's see what else. We covered TV. Oh, I sent you 4 new ones Friday. Did you get them yet? No, of course not. Of course
no,
not.
If you did it Friday, no, we wouldn't.
But they're on their way, honey, for October and November.
Okay.
And speaking of a superintendent, the superintendent of schools was addressing the school board, and he said our student body suffers from 7-dwarf syndrome. 7-dwarf syndrome. What is that? Every 7th kid is dopey.
That's good. I'm working on a joke right now, and it has to do with driving in New York City and the Holland Tunnel. And do you know what every driver in New York City has to go through the Lincoln or the Holland Tunnel?
What?
They have carpool tunnel syndrome.
Tunnel vision, right?
We're working on it. We call that, that's in research and development. Let's not joke out yet. But I'm drawing every day, so I'll have to send you a cartoon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you are so gifted with those cartoons.
Well, it's therapy. It just feels good to do it. So.
Now, what else is going on? Michael's okay. Chris is okay in Winstead. And then I told you about Chatham.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's
when is, and I've heard from let's see, from a Time Warner person in just a minute, Middletown, New York, which is Orange County across the river. I heard that first of the year they're going out with Charter letterhead.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're going to start using the Charter logo.
Oh, boy.
Oh, now this I must tell you, and this is very sad. I would call Diane Bennett, who was a public access coordinator for Cablevision Corporate in Long Island, and I would call her every week. And I called her, and it rang, and it rang, and it rang, and it rang, and it rang. So a couple of days later, I called her supervisor, whom I've also been with for 25 years. And I think he's a vice president. And I said, what happened? Diane's phone doesn't answer. And he says, that's a sad thing that happened this week. They called her in Tuesday and they said, we're sorry, your job is terminated. Please pack up everything in your desk and leave.
Oh, no.
And not only that, we will escort you to the door.
Oh, no. That's awesome.
Isn't that awesome? And she's had 3 years to go to retirement.
Oh.
Now, Tom says my last day is September 1st. You see, they get 4% raise every year. And that mounts up. And so Altice comes in from France and buys up Cablevision for 17.7 billion. 17.7 billion. And outgo the high paids.
Yeah.
The ones who accumulated. And he had 2 years to go to be retired. And in Bridgeport, Connecticut, Cablevision Altice laid off 600 people.
Wow. Yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah.
That's a shame, you know. Well, you know, I mean, it's, you know, the whole television industry is, well, it's constantly changing.
Oh, yes. The whole universe. That's the way of the cosmos. That's the way of God. Constant change.
That's right. Changes.
That's the only thing that's constant is change.
Change and not very fair change. That's the hard, cold reality of this universe. Yeah. But, well, you know what? No, that's why we appreciate every day. Every day is a blessing, right?
Oh, indeed it is. It may not be there tomorrow.
That's right. So, yeah.
And I'm afraid if you don't appreciate it, you can lose it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, good for you. That's very good.
That's the theme of everything. Community access.
I'm glad we're touching souls. This is good.
Yeah. So we'll keep a good thought.
All right, sweet.
And then we'll send you off these discs. I got a short file here.
That's good, and you should be getting yours Wednesday or Thursday. They're sent out first class, so you should be getting them.
It's nice here from Glendora. Thanks for the update.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Well, good news, and
You are a favorite.
let's keep on keeping on.
Yes, right. God be with you, dear.
Also with you. All right?
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye bye. And who is that? Greg Van Antwerp, Newtown, Connecticut. He went to Buff State, did I tell you that? Well, let's see what the wind did with the telephone call. He's a great cartoonist, folks. He draws cartoons of stacks and stacks of my DVDs falling on top of him. I thought I did turn you off. Okay, there you go. This is the Bible class, people. Barbara Weisberg. Frank Ritchie. Marion. I want to call Joanne. Dick Truskowski. Here it is. Joanne, 794-3469. What, 69? $34.69.
You have reached a non-working number. Announcement 14, switch 78-4. You have reached a non-working number. Announcement 14, switch 78-4.
Okay, when Madeline comes in, we'll ask her. See if we read it right. Do you know how to share a video on Facebook? You go to gallery, share a photo or a video, you go to gallery, and you open up a picture and you press the cute little share button. Very cute. And then you select your video, press your video, select the video, and you touch share down at the bottom of the screen. And then you touch Facebook. And then you touch post. I just can't get over the miracle cosmos. All of you people who have found out those things and then discovered them, and then your invention, the things you add to them, and then how you do the blueprints, and then you make the manufacturing, and then you market it, and it comes down to us. You people are grand. Those are our brothers and sisters in the cosmos, folks, doing all these things. Don't you love them? Karen Heck. Okay, did Conway come through? Or did he fall through? 845. Eight, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4. $3,500. Dial. Cablevision, West Nyack.
Please dial it now. I will transfer you to an operator. Please hold.
To heck with it. I can eat in a half an hour.
Thank you for calling
darn heck, we got there.
Programming is Karen.
Hi, Karen. It's Glendora.
Hi, Glendora. How are you?
Good, dear. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Did Conway come through, or did he fall through?
I believe he came through. Hold on one second. Let me double check.
Oh, that's a relief, because I hadn't heard from him.
Oh, I think I got it. Hold on.
Oh, good. That was a renewal. You have to sign an application and an agreement. Once a year.
Louis Conway submitted chat with Glendora.
Oh, wonderful. So we're all right?
You're good, yeah.
Oh, because he's been silent, and I thought he felt guilty that he didn't do it. Oh, this is good news.
He's not guilty. He filled it out. I have everything I need from him, so we're good.
Oh, great. Thank you, dear.
Okay?
Yeah, is everybody else okay, I think? I'll go through them for you. Peekskill, that would be Susan Hayward. Susan Hayward, Peekskill.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull the schedule. Of course, my computer's a little slow today, so bear with me.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. Okay. We think they're slow, but yet, not when you consider the miracle that they are.
No, that is true. That is true. But you get so used to them being so quick.
Yeah.
You take it for granted.
I know it, and we shouldn't.
That they're slow. It's like, oh my goodness, really?
Yeah, look what it's doing. It's amazing to me. I don't see how they do it.
Okay, so the Fishkill one would be, still thinking. Okay, the Fishkill one would be the Wappinger one.
Oh, okay. That would be Claire. That's Claire. K-L-A-R-E. I don't know her last name. Bean or something.
It doesn't look like you're scheduled yet. So there could be something that we have the app, but there could be something that was missing with it.
Yeah, she was missing. She was very slow about sending in her license, proof of residency. And Jennifer was very nice. Jennifer called her a couple times.
Okay, so then we probably haven't received the new proof of residence yet.
Yeah, I'll check with Jennifer, and then I talked to Claire yesterday. So.
Okay.
And now there's Torrington is. Torrington, Connecticut, Litchfield. It should be Litchfield.
Litchfield, I'm not seeing you, but Rich Trusani was on vacation last week, so it's very possible you just didn't hit the schedule yet.
Oh, is Tersani taking care of Litchfield?
Well, he's doing the schedule for Litchfield, so it's one of these things that, it's, since he was away.
Oh. I thought, it's not Robert Joyce?
No, they collect this stuff. Robin collect this stuff, but Rich is the one who's doing the actual scheduling.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, so I don't see you here now, but that doesn't mean that we don't have it. I would say call back midweek.
Oh, okay, yeah, thank you. Gee, this is good that we're finding this out. Now, is there anybody else? Wappingers, Peekskill. I know Yonkers is okay, because Rob Jackson, he could hardly wait to send it in. He won.
Oh, there you go, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Peekskill, you're good. Yonkers, you're good.
Okay. That's everybody, isn't it?
Are you on in Norwalk?
Oh, Norwalk, yeah, that should be okay, because Ed Whitney is a new sponsor. He's taking care of that.
Okay, well, again, Rich was away last week. I don't see you on the schedule
right
now, but it's very possible.
Okay, I'll call you next week.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, the kids all in school now?
Yeah, it's kind of sad, but yes, 2 of them are off at school, and then my daughter's home.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, what are you going to do?
Yeah. Well, you're going to enjoy it, because you never know when it will end.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. Actually, dog. So hopefully that'll help me.
Oh, good.
Yeah. You sound like my husband. He's like, oh, great.
Oh, that's good. Very good to get a second dog. All righty.
Okay, so give me a call next week and I'll update you on everything else.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Karen.
Okay, not a problem.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
I've known her since 1995, when she was public access coordinator in Yonkers. And they were rough days then, too. I never did understand this, making you sign and have an applicant and having a local person sponsor you if you didn't live there. I never understood that. It's a bunch of unnecessary paperwork. But I'll tell you that some of my nicest friends have been my sponsors over the years. No. Call celery. Thank you, Google.
Calling celery, mobile.
So hard for me to see the dog. Thank you. How many more for the first 10 out of 31? 36.
Leverage 518-766-3910. Cannot come to the phone right now, but if you leave a name and number, we're glad to get back to you. Thank you. Have a great day.
Maureen, it's Glendora. Facebook is having a good time bringing back.
Not a valid option in this menu. To simply leave your message, press 1. Otherwise, to hear it, press 2. To re-record the message, press 3. To send the message with the options currently selected, press 1. To change the priority setting, press 2. To change the confidentiality setting, press 3. To view the current settings for the message, press 9. That is not a valid option in this menu. To send the message with the options currently selected, press 1. To change the priority setting, press 2. To change the confidentiality setting, press 3. To view the current settings for the message, press 9. That is not a valid option in this menu. The current delivery options for this message are non-urgent, not confidential. To send the message with the options currently selected, press 1. To change the priority, message sent. Thanks to the
And I never had a time to leave. I never had a chance to leave a message. Boy, I'm going to talk to you about that, Maureen. So, I'll go back to the apps and go to telephone and go to call log and dial it again. I hate these telephone recorded messages. To leave a message, press 1. For more options, hang this and that. And they talk so long, they're so loquacious.
Leverage 518-766-3910. Cannot come to the phone right now, but if you leave a name and number, we're glad to get back to you. Thank you and have a great day.
Hi Maureen, it's Glendora. Facebook is having a good time.
That is not a valid option in this menu. To simply leave your message, press 1. Otherwise, to hear it, press 2. To re-record the message, to send the message with the options currently selected.
I give up.
To change the priorities and
Call Seki. Japanese. Call Seki.
here's some information about Coxsackie virus.
Sorry. Slow down it. Westchester County. 393. Oh, 0510. It's a miracle.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, this is Glendora.
Oh, Glendora. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
You caught me in the store. I'm walking out the store right now.
Oh, okay.
Glendora, thank you very much for your contribution.
Oh, you're welcome. I wish it'd been twice that or 3 times that.
Oh, no, don't worry. Whatever you gave me is very nice. That was very kind of you. And I want to tell you that Dr. Gordon and I are going to come up to see you.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I think I'm not at my computer, so I can't. It's in October. I think it's October 27th.
No, and we actually have a date?
We actually have a date.
Oh, many thank yous. What day is the 27th?
You know what? I'll have to call you back.
Wait a second, I can tell you. The 3rd is a Monday, the 10th is a Monday, the 17th is a Monday, the 24th. I think it's a Wednesday, 25, or a Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Wonderful. Oh, that's good news. Thank you so much.
No. Thank you. We're looking forward to seeing you.
Oh, good. We'll have a wonderful time. We'll go out to eat.
Oh, okay. That sounds good.
Yes.
So, Dr. Gordon is...
Okay, we lost each other, but we got the good news in. Just let it go. That's the way it is with cell phones. Vegans. .com's vegan food. 866. She's expecting a package today. She's been expecting it for quite a few days. She had 2 other packages last week. Who is .com? She's a kitty cat. Hi, it's Glendora. Is .com's package on the way?
Yes, it is.
Oh, wonderful. She's been looking for it. She got 2 packages last week.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's looking forward to this one.
Sounds good, yep. Be there in just a couple days.
Yeah, I'll call you when it comes.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Take care.
Thank you.
Now this man, he loves to talk, and he goes to our meetings, and he loves to tell people about his family and about his life. And of course, it derails the meetings. So I call him up every week and give him a chance to talk. And he's talking about the totem poles he's building, and he's spending an inordinate amount of time building these for the Boy Scout camp. And I can't see that that's what the world needs, is a totem pole. Wow, that's not the right number. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. I'm sorry. We couldn't put it under his name, Foissé, because Google would never understand that. We put it under Niverville.
Hello?
Hi, Don. Are you out in the garage doing the totem poles? It's Glendora.
No, I was down cellar working on the snowman.
Oh, you're working on the snowman?
Yeah, I go back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a little chilly out there this morning, so early.
Oh, it is. It is. Fall is wasting no time coming in.
Oh, I'll be done. Yeah, it was 38 degrees at my house this morning at 6:30.
38?
38.
We broke the 40s?
Hey,
And it's only one. It's only one. Only 1 week of fall. You said it was 40?
What?
You said it was 40?
No, the temperature.
Yeah, it said it was 40.
Was 38 degrees.
Yeah.
At 6:30.
What? What is it now?
Let's see. Let me take a look here. You have to be a little patient because I don't use the cane too much inside the house, you know. So I take a little time, that's all. All right. Right now it's about 62 or 64.
Really? Already?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Well,
This is on the northeast side in my office.
On the northeast side.
I don't have one. I used to have one on the kitchen, but it fell and broke, and I never replaced it yet because it was outside, you know. It's one of those things.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I went yesterday to down in Putnam, Connecticut. It's 240 miles, and I drove, and Richard Thomas went with me, and it was a celebration of 45 years of doing this thing. And the thing of it is that they always have it on a weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Well, this time I was down there and I never seen so much change. They have a Ferris wheel, they have, I don't know how many other motorized things, but I wasn't there. So anyway, to make a short story, I met all my good friends, you know, chairmen and tribe chairmen and co-chairmen, and I got a little plaque in glass, and I'll read it to you. Hold on, I gotta put on the light.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, well.
Whereabouts? Hold it. First of all, whereabouts in Connecticut? Whereabouts?
I was co-chairman in 1983, 84, and 85.
Oh, wow.
And what this is, it's a circle of fun. I'm going to bring it at church when we start having stuff downstairs. Did I miss the potluck supper? Is it this Thursday or is it coming Thursday?
What town in Connecticut?
What's that? Town.
What town?
Putnam, Connecticut.
Where?
Putnam.
Oh, Putnam. I know where that is. It's near Norwich.
No, it's more further east.
Yes, I know, but at least it's near. The biggest place around is Norwich.
Yeah, the biggest city on the west side.
Yeah, my TV show is on down there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I know Putnam. It is farther east. I know it's straight east.
Yeah, right. So, what it says, I'll just read you this. It says, St. Mary's Circle of Fun. It's a Catholic church, okay? And anyway, it says, Circle of Fun. Then it's got a big emblem on there. It says fun, fun, fun. Now on the bottom of the emblem, a circle is fun, fun. And in the middle it says St. Mary's Parish, Putnam. And then underneath it says Donald Poison.
Wow!
Yeah, a commemoration of the 45th Circle of Fun. We recognize your leadership as chairman in 1983, 84, and 85.
Wow!
That was a surprise. I didn't expect to get these. And all the other guys that I know very well, they were before me and some after me, they were all there. And I took some lady took a picture of me and three other co-chairmen as years went on. They were before me. They were in the 70s. And so they took a picture and she said, I'll send you a picture. So I'll be getting it someday this week.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, well, congratulations. Boy, they really appreciated your work.
Oh, I know. You know, I always love to do things and help people. You know, it's my nature.
Good for you.
Yeah. It's good for you. You've done a lot of work throughout the years, too.
Well, thank you, Don. I think it's wonderful you got that award. I'd like to see it.
Oh, yeah, you will. The first I have, I'm going to bring both of them at church Sunday.
Oh, good.
Yeah, then I'll carry the bag.
Good.
Because the one I have in 83, 84, 5, they gave me a plaque. And it's red, and it's all black lettering on it, you know. And this one here is all bevel on the glass, and you can see through it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it's like silver etching on the front.
Okay, Don, I'm happy for you that you deserve it.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Okay, honey.
You know, Bob and Paul, they were down in Cape Cod for a whole week, and they came back Saturday. They went down last Saturday, and I think they came back this Saturday.
Nice.
So, yeah, so I haven't seen them. They haven't seen me yet Sunday because I was down in Putnam, and I drove down all the way, and then Richard Thomas, he drove back all the way, and we left.
Oh.
We got there a little after 12, and it was going till 4:30, and we left a little after 3.
Yeah, that's a long ride. You went down the Mats.
Yeah, it sure is. I'll tell you, it takes about, takes more than 2 hours.
Oh, a lot
3
more.
hours.
Oh, a lot more. I've been down there. It takes a long time. You have to go down the pike. You have to go to Hartford, and then you have to go over 84.
Well, I don't go to Hartford. I go to, I get off at town, then I go through Brimfield, and then, I'm trying to think of the town. I can't even think. Oh, Yankee, it's Sturbridge.
Oh, Sturbridge?
Yeah, and after Sturbridge, you go through Southbridge. And after Southbridge, you go through, let's see, Dudley. And then after Dudley, you go into Thompson area. And after the Thompson area, well, you go down to Putnam on Route 12.
Yep. Well, that's a very good way to go. That's better than the way most people go.
Oh, yeah. We didn't use the bike too much. We always, when I went at my camp for 37 years in the Berkshires, we went through, we picked up 20 because I I go to Palmer, and then in Palmer, I don't go on the pike. I go through back roads. You know, they're a little safer and they're not as fast.
Yeah, I like that myself.
Yeah, I don't like the pike.
No, I don't care for it.
Well, I had to do it yesterday because, but I didn't go over 60. But coming out, Richard, he's got a little heavier foot.
Oh.
Well, he goes 65 and 70.
Oh,
I don't want to say anything, you know, but I have to be alert because sometimes this was something, and he says, "Am I doing this right?" You know.
Well, I respect you for taking such a big trip. Good for you.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right.
So, when am I going to see you?
Oh, I'm going to take you to dinner. You're going to come over to my house, and I'm going to take you to dinner.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, I'm not. Maybe next week we'll talk about it. Maybe the week after that we'll do it.
Okay. So, I don't know where you live, on Allen Street?
Oh no, I live about 3 blocks from your church.
Oh.
I live right on Elm Street, right down by the light.
Yeah. Yeah, but how many houses from the corner where that?
About 17. About 17. About 17 houses. About 17 houses.
Oh. So what's the number of the house?
45A.
45. Okay.
40.
Yeah,
45A.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I had a birthday the 20th.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it turns 89.
89?
Yeah, 89.
Wow.
Wow, that's right.
Oh, good. Well, good. That's good. Then we'll do that in about 2 weeks.
Okay.
All right, dear.
Well, thank you for calling.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and it's a nice day again, you know. So we have to enjoy all these good things.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Well, I have a saying. I don't say goodbye. My wife taught me this when I married her. You never say goodbye. You say toodaloo, toodaloo,
Toodaloo.
toodaloo.
Okay. All right, Don.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Toodaloo.
And have a good, healthy week, okay?
Toodaloo, Don.
Okay, thank you.
He's from down around Boston. Did you notice that? 40 miles. They say they're R's. They put an R where there isn't an R. Like they say, what's a good example of that? They don't say later, they say later. And they take an R off if it's at the end of a word. They don't say car, they say car. That's the Boston accent. All right, last of 10 calls, and I have to eat in 5 minutes. I'm on a sacred diet, on a sacred schedule here. And you eat at noon. That's all there is to it. Let's erase these calls so that if a call comes in, we can recognize it. There. The call log is empty. All right. Now, 828. That's a big trip to Putnam, Connecticut from here. It's almost to Rhode Island. $2,500. Here it is. Okay. This is Mid-Hudson Cable TV, owned by James Reynolds. I did public access for his daddy in 1973.
You have reached a non-working number.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Switch 78-4.
That means it's wrong in the phone.
You have reached a non-working number.
Okay, Madeline, that's my fault. It's my writing.
You
Let's
have
do
reached
that
a
one wrong.
non-working number. Announcement 14 switch 78-4.
Call Hudson.
Calling Hudson Mobile.
21 calls to go, plus the 5 altruism calls. By the way, that last one was an altruism call. You see how he appreciated having somebody to talk to?
You have reached a non-working number. Announcement 14 switch.
Okay, wait till Madeline comes in. Jesus calls us o'er the tumult of life's wild and restless sea. Day by day his sweet voice soundeth, saying, Christian, follow me. Got a telephone you can put in your pocket. When I was a little girl, telephones were this big, this wide, and this thick. And you put them on the wall, and a speaker came out. And look now. They go with you. See you, everybody. It's lunchtime. What do you have first? An apple. What do you have next? Kashi cereal with soy milk. What do you have next? Nut fruit shake. What do you have next? Granola.
Stay there then. They're always there.
Oh, they're always there.
Yep.
We had 17 bells on YouTube.
All right, let's see if there's anything else.
They're all from Devlin Adams.
Well, I don't know that they're all from Devlin. Let me look. They look like they
But here's the biggest news of the day, folks. 2000 and what? 38?
38, yeah.
2038 views. 2038 people have seen this post, is what it
Yes,
said.
the joke, yep.
And the joke was what? The superintendent of schools
Yep.
said that our student body suffers from 7 dwarf syndrome. Every 7th kid is dopey.
All right, so that's that for YouTube.
That's it then, thank you.
You're welcome.
We found it on Facebook. 2,700 and what?
On YouTube.
On YouTube.
Glendora has 2,774 videos.
Wow.
That's a lot of videos, Glenn.
And what page did you find that on? What screen?
Video Manager, and then you click on Video Manager and the next page that comes up.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Yeah. All right, hang on. Let me put you on speaker and get her phone. Hang on. Where's your phone, Glennie? There it is. Okay, so we wanted to download the new update for Facebook, and it said we didn't have enough internal storage.
Alright, so, I do not have something explicitly planned out yet, so I'm gonna give you a few suggestions, and then, like, you can tell me if it seems like they might work, you know, like, I'll tell you to look for a certain application or something like that, and then if it doesn't show up, I'll go with something else.
Well, let me ask you this. Austin. I went to her gallery.
Yeah.
And I opened up the one with the 68 on it. It's got a ton of videos. Hang on, it doesn't want to open up now. Good grief. Hang on, let me try it again.
You don't want to download Facebook. You want to upload.
No,
you
we're
want
not
to
there
update
yet.
it.
We're not there yet. Okay.
Update it.
So I opened up one that has a bunch of videos on it, and I went to share, and it gives me the option of sending them to. It says save to drive. Does that help?
Drive? I think that's like if you put it plugged into a computer.
Oh, okay. So that's not the SD card.
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
Well, actually, it might be flash drive, but try it. But so you know when you go to gallery, how there's two options for you to choose? Like it's like the on the phone and then the flash drive is like a separate.
Yes, I see the little flash drive on it. It looks like an SD card.
Yeah, and you can see the line between the two when you click, right? Like when you click on gallery.
Yeah, I'm in gallery.
All right, and when you first click on it, there's like the on phone, and then there's the SD card, right?
Say that again.
So like when you first click on the gallery app, it has the two separate like
squares.
Right? Okay,
Yep.
good. So I guess go to a video in the gallery and try pressing save to drive.
Okay.
And then we can see if it moves or if it copies. So note how many videos are in both folders under gallery. Note how many are in the phone storage, and note how many are in the flash storage.
Okay, so in the flash one, there's 43. In the other one, there's 68.
All right, so let's see what happens if you go press save to drive.
So should I open it?
Put it on the flash drive, or if we have to do something else.
Should I open the one with the 68?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's open.
Because that is the storage that the phone uses for applications as well.
Okay, so now I'm going to press down on one of the videos, and it says share, delete, rename, details.
Share. So go to details, I guess, and see what comes up.
Alrighty. Wait a minute. So you're saying go to details. It's just really, it's details. Type, duration, resolution, size, path, camera, title, time.
Okay. So, like the thing where there's like three little dots on the corner of the screen?
Yep.
Like
it says move.
Does that show up too?
It says move, copy, slideshow, rotate.
Move.
Okay, we got move.
See what comes up if you click move. So what happens?
Hang on, I have to select all. I have to touch move. And then it says select album to move. Whoops.
Yeah, okay, I think
Wait a minute.
that might be what we want to do.
No, it says selected files already in album. Let me look at the other one. Oh, it's moving it, but I don't know where it's moving it to.
Alright, give it a second.
Yeah,
Let me know when the process completes.
It's gonna be a minute. Oh boy.
Just give it a sec to plug through it.
Yeah, but Austin,
how it goes.
it's not telling me where it's moving it to.
It's interesting.
Should I cancel it?
If it would make you feel like more secure, then I would cancel it. But yeah.
I just don't know where it's moving it to, that's all. Let me look at something else here. Hang on a minute.
Yeah, sure.
Let me look, move. I mean, there must be a way to transfer them onto the SD card. When does the SD card kick in?
There almost definitely is. I put it in, like, on the last day that I was there, which was, like, August, like, 28th or something.
Right. So is the problem that it doesn't start working until the internal storage is used up?
No, I did switch it over to save new files onto that SD card.
Gotcha.
There's almost definitely a way to transfer them to it. I'm just like I don't have the phone in my hand, so I can't see it.
No, I understand.
Things that I've done in the past. I did have an Android phone for a few years, up until like 13 or 14 or something.
Right.
So like I'm using like my past knowledge. So all right.
Now she has the option to share it to her Gmail.
I mean, she could have. That might get kind of complicated.
Okay. All right.
So, you know her folder where she keeps all the stuff she doesn't use, like all the complicated stuff.
Her folder on the phone.
On the phone itself, it's like when all the applications are showing, there's an extras folder, or it's just named folder.
Yeah, I see it.
That does things
Yep.
that she doesn't need to worry about.
Browser, file manager, Wi-Fi utility. I see it.
File manager is what we want.
Okay, file manager is now open. It says internal storage, alarms. Go ahead.
But no, it's internal storage, yeah.
It's open already.
Okay, so you're going to be looking for something that's either like media or DCIM or something like that.
Okay, when I touched internal storage, it came up, the things that came up were SD card, and then search, and then documents, videos, music, image.
All right, go to videos.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, I hit the wrong one. Hang on one sec. File manager. Hang on. So, why wouldn't I go to SD card? Would that just show me what's on it?
What you want to do is take the videos on the phone
Right.
and put them onto the SD card.
So,
that's what we're trying to do right now.
so
there's more phone storage so that the application has enough space.
Right. No, okay, I get what I want to do. Okay, so you said once I've opened it, what do I touch then?
So you click to the videos selection, right?
Well, there is one that says videos, 72 files. Then it says all videos, camera, SD card, camera, internal storage.
I would probably,
Well, it's the internal storage we want to deal with, right?
yeah, try pressing that one, yeah.
Okay. So here they are. They're all here.
And it's the 68 of them or so?
Well, I think it's 43.
73, all right.
43.
I mean, if it's only got 40 something, then that might be the SD card one.
No, I clicked the one that said internal storage.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Does it say how many files there are?
I could count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
There's only 26?
That's what it says.
That's strange.
Well, because I think some of the other ones are pictures. They're not all videos.
Good point. That is, she
I
does
think they are all
take
videos.
pictures a lot of the time.
Yeah. So now up in the right hand, so let me look, there's 3 lines next to file manager. No, that's nothing. So there's a little there's 3 dots. Let's see, it says share, sort by, view as, close. Let me look at the share. Okay, again, I'm at select all, share. No, it just says I can share them to the same thing. All right, so let me go back.
Like, our goal is to move the file.
Yes, I realize, yeah.
Yeah, so we like sharing this, we're gonna put them on like social media or something. So let me think.
Oh, I just clicked all videos and boy, I got the whole shebang in one. Okay. Okay. I don't see why not putting them in her Gmail wouldn't be good. It would be off her camera.
I mean, if you think it'll work, well, I think the problem is that if we put them on the Gmail but delete them off the phone so there's enough space, then she won't be able to access them easily on the Gmail. Like, they'll be backed up, but they'll be, like, somewhere where she would have trouble getting to them.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
She couldn't just have a folder on Gmail. Okay.
Now, can you update Facebook?
No, we haven't taken them off your phone yet. We're still trying to figure that out.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what else then, Austin, because those are the only things we've come up with.
Yeah, so, I mean, you want to...
Why did the man put
Whoops, wait a minute.
in the freezer?
Probably drag and drop the file.
Drag and drop them where?
You can click on the phone when you plug it into the computer, and you can, go into the phone using the computer to see all the files within it.
Yeah.
Copy them and paste them into the SD card. I was able to do it with my phone a few years ago.
Mm-hmm. Does she have a connection between her phone and her
Her phone charger has a USB base that you can unplug from the wall plug and plug that straight into her computer.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, yeah. So it goes right into the computer. All right, Austin, let me take a look at that and we'll call you back, okay?
Tell him about the 2000.
Oh, she wanted you to know that she...
I can just stay on the phone. It'll only take a couple
Lenny, hand me your cord for charging, the white one. She wants you to know that she had 2,077... I need it unplugged. I'll get it. Whoops. I'll get it, Glenny. Go ahead and tell him.
Today we had one post reach 2,077 people.
One singular post reached 2,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, she boosted it.
Wow.
She boosted it.
How'd she do that?
She bought boost power.
We paid him $10, I think. But only half of that was what we paid for. The other half was just...
Yeah, 1,000 of it was natural. 1,097 were, or as they call it, organic. I'm talking into your phone and he's on my phone. I'm talking into her phone, Austin, and you're on my phone. That's funny. Okay, so I just started up the computer.
I think there's a setting in the phone where you mount it. It's going to be coming under connectivity.
All right, I'm just letting the computer's just opening up.
It goes down. It's going to be something along the lines of like data or memory or something like that. And then you're looking for something that says mount phone.
Okay, I'm just waiting for the computer to open up.
Austin is in Boston. He's in college. He's a senior.
Okay, so you want me to go to settings?
Yeah, go to settings.
All right, I'm in settings.
Data or memory or storage.
It's all started with we wanted
Storage.
to update
I did.
Facebook, and we tried to, and they said we didn't have enough space.
It says unmount SD card.
And so now they're trying to get the information
Miscellaneous
onto
cache data,
the
downloads,
SD card
audio,
so that they'll
picture,
have space
apps available.
to update Facebook.
That's it.
What was the one you said right after unmount SD card?
Miscellaneous.
You would have to do quick miscellaneous, I guess. It's the breakdown of files.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. So keep poking around.
I asked Austin how old when he got his first computer.
And under miscellaneous?
He said 5 years old.
Under miscellaneous?
No. So I didn't mean the chart. I meant look for things you can click on, buttons that would bring you to a menu or something. Or bring you to another level of the setting.
Are you talking about I should be in miscellaneous when I'm doing that?
So can you select miscellaneous?
Yes.
Or is it just a color?
No, I selected it.
Oh, you did click it.
Yes, and then it has a list of things. Quick memo, Facebook cache, voice recorder, media,
Okay, so what that is the breakdown of how the memory on the phone is being used, and it's just giving you more specific details.
Okay, so I don't need that.
To change settings, not look at information. So,
Okay.
Go back.
Okay.
And, so is there anything besides the chart that has the different colors?
No.
That's the only thing.
Yep.
If you go back
Yep.
Okay. Hold on one second.
Yeah, I'm back in settings.
Here, I'm gonna hook up my headphones to my phone.
Okay.
Go on the internet real quick.
Yep.
And look and see if I can find visual of
Alrighty.
the settings to put so I
Yep.
can give you more accurate
You bet.
instructions.
Yep.
I'm like going by memory of what the
Yep.
phone settings look like right now, and it's like a little dubious. So I'm gonna see if I can get a visual. And so hold on one second, okay?
Yep.
Alright, can you hear me?
Yes. Yep.
Cool, okay. Hold on one moment.
He's looking up your phone on the internet so he can see what I'm seeing. He's trying to.
Hold on one moment.
Yep.
Apparently you can be you can't be like you use your wireless data and make a call at the same time. So I am connecting to a Wi-Fi that's near me. Hold on.
Okay. It's still trying to install the device driver software.
So yeah, you have to click the thing on the phone to go into like data switch mode in order to do this.
How do I do that?
I'll try to help you out in 1 second.
Okie doke.
Okay, good. I got on the internet.
Oh, it says ready to use on the computer, on the Hewlett Packard.
Oh, that's good.
Sync digital media files to this device.
Hold on a sec. So, how to get your Android device to show up File Explorer? Hold on 1 sec. I'm connected to the Gap Wi-Fi. I don't even know where the Gap is. It's somewhere near me. Yeah.
Austin.
I'm within like 100 yards of it, but I'm not really sure where specifically.
Austin, the drop-down box that came up for the device options has one that says sync digital media files to this device using Windows Media Player. That's to her computer.
That might put all of the photos on Glendora's computer on the phone too, and that might be a little disaster.
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay,
Hold on one
I understand.
sec.
Oh yeah, because sync, that would be put together. Gotcha. Yeah, gotcha. Oh yeah, that would be bad.
Okay, so you're under the storage settings on the phone, right?
No, actually, I got out, but now I am. Storage, yeah?
Alright, so go to the little, in the top right, the little 3 dots.
There is none.
Really?
Yep. There's a magnifying glass.
The what?
A magnifying glass.
Hold on.
I'm in internal storage. You mean in just the storage? Yeah.
Just the storage overview section on the phone.
So you're saying go to storage and touch it?
Yeah, just
Open it up.
Because like
Yeah.
go back to the main settings menu and then click storage.
I did.
Okay. Now do you see the three dots?
No, there are no three dots.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Let's see. Because yeah.
Your computer's charging your phone as we speak.
Yeah. I don't think so. While you use it, you can't charge it.
No, it's charging. I'm looking right at it.
Really? I didn't know you could charge it through the computer.
No, I know what you're looking for. No, there aren't. I know what you're looking for. There's not. Nope. The only thing there is a magnifying glass. It gives me a box that says search settings, type search keyword. No, no. Nowhere on this page, anywhere, are there three lines or dots, or let me just do something else. Let me just make sure. I mean, oops. Oh, what happened there? Go away. No. No, there's not, Austin.
There's nothing at all?
Nope.
I know I did it with her phone one time, and I put like a picture or something on her computer. Let's see. I mean, this is under like the big main settings menu. It has like.
I think I'd better come out.
Cellular and all that stuff, right?
Say that again, what?
Tell you the results. I'll tell you the results. I'd better go.
Message. Hey Glennie, it's Diane calling. You must have ESP because you always call me the night before my surgery. I'm going in for total knee replacement tomorrow. And I wanted to call and say thank you, love you, pray for me, and I'll talk with you after I'm done. Okay. Hope you're good. Stay healthy. Love you. Bye.
End of message. To erase this message, press 7.
100% health, Diane.
To hear more options, press 0.
100% health. 100% success. 100% cure. Diane Bennett, Cablevision, Long Island. This is Glendora, and behind every successful man is a proud wife and a flabbergasted mother-in-law. Well, folks, I told you I'd let you know how it turned out. Well, it didn't happen. It did not happen. And it seems strange to me that a computer telephone can have an SD card in it and then have Facebook say there's not enough room to update Facebook. So we'll go to Walmart maybe and ask one of the salespeople there. They're knowledgeable. Or we can wait until Austin gets home at Thanksgiving. But there is a brand new SD card in the computer telephone. Austin put it there along about the last week of August. But it's a miracle. It's a joy. It's a thrill to think that all of our brothers and sisters in technology could do this, these wonders that they do.